Hi everyone, I'm Amy of Handmaiden. This is the June monthly update where I share everything that's new at Handmaiden, what's been added to the website, and also what I've been busy creating personally, whether that was with yarn or fabric, whatever I've been making. It is a frosty start here in Southland today, hence I've got a sweater and a shawl on today. This is my sheep camp sweater. Knit up in spin cycles. This colourway one is called Castaway, and then like the dark colour is just a spin cycles metamorphic. They made quite a few runs of quite one-off different colours. And then this is my hand spun orbit shawl. I love this orbit shawl pattern. I've knit it maybe about 4 times now. It's like a one skein wonder for like an 8-ply yarn. Yep, beautiful hand spun showcase. It's asymmetrical, so like one side's a bit longer than the other. You can knit it as big as you like. Yeah, I'll link all the patterns in the show notes below. So I've recently got back from the UK. I got back on Tuesday, and yeah, I've already been shipping out all your orders, and I feel so inspired with creative ideas and all of the things that I've been working on through the year. In my notebook, I've actually launched and made them live now, like the Advent. I've been developing that idea in my head probably since last year's Advent. But this year, the Advent is going to include fibre. So for all the spinners and felters out there, we're now going to have a fibre Advent, whether that's 12 days or 24 days. And then still for the yarn lovers and my knitters, if you don't spin your own yarn, I'm still doing a yarn Advent, and that's 12 days and 24 days as well. So there'll be mini skeins, whether that's 12 or 24 mini skeins. And then on the final day, there will be a 100 gram skein. And I imagine it being a colour that would tie together all of the more vibrant colours that have been in the mini skeins, so something to tie it all together. And cool notions and little treats and chocolates popped in there as well. And then for the fibre Advent, it's going to be little mini braids, 20 grams, and then the final 100 gram art bat again will tie all of those vibrant colours together. My inspiration or vision was very much a painter, like an artist's paint palette and toolbox, and just all those colours. Yeah, like rainbows and colourful. So that pretty much brings me to June's Fibre Club, which was beautifully rainbow. And again, it was a vision. I just wanted to dye a rainbow braid. And I had seen Lisa of That's One Crafty Bugger. She makes beautiful pottery mugs, and they were like a creamy white with rainbows on them. And so I reached out to Lisa and asked if she wanted to do a collaboration, and she was very excited to be part of it. So I told her my vision for the rainbow braids and how I'd love for her to do something rainbow. And mugs were a bit big to put in everyone's parcels, so she said buttons, and I said that'd be amazing. So everyone got a gorgeous little button this month along with their awesome braid of rainbow fibre. Yeah, and as a thank you to Lisa for making all the buttons for everyone, I sent her some rainbow braids too, so I'm looking forward to seeing what she spins and makes with those. New on the website is obviously the Advents. They are all on there ready to go. So you can order which one you would like, or both of them. Maybe you need a yarn and a fibre one. I'm thinking that I'll probably cut them off in October. So if they haven't sold out prior to that, yeah, they won't be available after October, to give me time to actually make them happen and get it all together for you. Also new on the website is I made the sheepy earrings, the 3D printed sheep I've made into earrings. Here we go. Here's some awesome green ones. They're so cool. And the little ducky markers, like lever back markers that have been very popular. I've also got some sets together because people have been asking. So there we go. Those have been added to the website as well. Too cute. In all different colours. Yeah, it turns out not everyone's as crazy as me and going to wear odd coloured earrings. So I've made matching pairs. Here we go. And then, oh, beautiful new bats. I released during the week some new art bats. There was red, but they have gone to a new home. So now we've just got stunning purple. There are 4 of these beautiful purple art bats. I have spun one myself, and I did a little video on my personal page yesterday of how I split it. But there's lots of ways to do it. This is, I'm thinking it's just called purple on the website, but it would suit being called Hocus Pocus or something like that. It's got 2 shades of purple and bits of black through there and some beautiful silver grey. These art bats are prepared by Isabel of Sheepish Designs. She loves making them for you, so let's keep her creating new coloured ones. Yeah, these are gorgeous. And speaking of bats, art bats, I have recently started the Creative Fibre Correspondence course in designer yarns. So as one of our assignments, we got to make different art bats, different textures, and put different fibres in there and then spin them in different ways. And I thought I could show you my sample cards that I've been making. Obviously different thicknesses, like I've spun differently and I've split the art bat differently to get different outcomes. It was, yeah, I loved how visual it was to actually record it, and then I could look back and be like, oh, that's what happens when I do that. So there are full notes for each one of these, like how I split the bat and how I prepared the bat and spun it to get the different outcomes. But yes, I'm loving that paper. It doesn't even feel like a course or work. It feels like stuff I want to pick up and read because it's so interesting for me. And then on the website, oh, Cordsmiths all came. The Cordsmiths arrived. I think last month I talked about how I'd ordered them. They're all here and all the colours are of the original Cordsmith are back in stock. This is my favourite one, Nebula. So yeah, original size. And then the minis are here in teal and magenta. And maybe, I think you can see the difference in the needle spacing. So this mini makes the same kind of I-cord, but a much tighter gauge if you're using a finer yarn. So I used this one, again, there's a video on my personal social. I made Lily shoelaces for her shoes in fluoro yarn. And they are so cool, and they're nice, and the mini made them nice and fine and really tight, so I could actually thread them for her shoelaces. Yes, so there's a difference. They're on the website. On my UK trip, we were in a town called Leek and stumbled upon a yarn store, which, yeah, that is very memorable for me. And I got a beautiful skein of yarn, Ducky Darling, probably Ducky, and it is merino, yak and nylon, so super lush. It is deliciously soft. This might have to be a shawl. Favourite colours. Yes, dyed in Derbyshire or in UK. Yeah, Ducky Darlings. I think her name is Hayley. Yeah. She does some amazing stuff. One skein, I was just, you know, didn't have a big suitcase, put lots of stuff in. One skein was enough for me. And I got a super cute project bag. Sheep in sweaters. Aren't they gorgeous? And this is Emma Ball. Emma Ball designed this bag. Yeah, bucket bag. I think it's a mini bucket bag. Super perfect project bag, I thought. At the moment, like I haven't cast this on, I've just done my gauge swatch. But I have in here, so I come home and Lily has done some serious growing in like a week and a half while I've been away, or maybe her sweater has been shrunk in the wash. her 2 hand knit sweaters are like short in the sleeve and they're almost cropped in the body. So she needs a new sweater. In my stash I found these delicious skeins. This is rainy day yarn. And I am going to dye up, that's what I'm going to do after this I think. I'm going to go and get into the dye pots. I'm going to dye up a mohair to hold with this because the pattern I want to do is for 8 ply. So this is a 4 ply. I'll hold this with a strand of mohair and I'm going to dye it, probably pull out the fluoro yellow and the blue that's in here. Put that in my mohair. Knit Lily a sweater that fits her and make it a bit bigger so that it lasts. This pattern is Petite Knit. She's definitely a favourite designer of mine. Monday sweater. Good old classic raglan with a rolled collar, which is, I love doing those. They're so comfy to wear as well. Yes, that's what I'll make for Lily with that yarn. And what else? Oh, I've actually made something on my knitting machine. Before I went away, I got into the knitting machine because I'm off to Machine Knitters monthly meeting next week. And I was like, I need to have something to take along. I made a baby blanket. It's like a chevron on the side. Ooh, pretty. I think it's like a bassinet size. Nice. And it's double-sided, like it's reversible. Same on both sides. Cute little tag. With love by Amy. But it's super squish and nice. So I'm going to send that off to the Nest Collective in Dunedin. They make up wee packages for families with newborns, so they help them in their first year of life. Yep, happy with that. And I have sewed together some of the pieces of my quilt. I showed you the jelly roll last month, the beautiful fabrics. And now I've got them all organised, look, they're all numbered. I have sewed my blocks together. Now I get to put all these, how many? I think I've got 5 of these big long strips. They're all going to go together. It's going to end up about a single bed size, this quilt, I think, but I imagined it on the couch, so it's like a nice colourful lap rug that you can snuggle under if you're watching a movie or something. Yes, very happy with how all they come together. I find it very challenging to be random. Like I really wanted it to be all mixed up and random, but I can't help but make a pattern and put certain things together. Yeah, that looks great. While I was in the UK, I met my auntie, which was very exciting, and her 3 sons. So I've got 3 cousins, at least 3 cousins. There's more. And I gifted her the fern and feather sweater that I had made. I probably showed that on here a couple of months ago. It was like, it was quite dark bluey, and then green for the fern and feather yoke design. And it was a perfect fit on her. It looks so good. I don't have a photo for you, but it was beautiful and a great fit, and it was so nice to gift something special like that. And then I have done a lot on my Calypso sweater since last month. I've had a quick look back at the video of last month, and I think I was still in the colour work of this yoke. So my Calypso is now done. Well, not really. I've done all the knitting of the body, and I put a nice coloured rib on, corrugated rib. And I've also put the corrugated rib in my cuffs. So I finished both sleeves. I should have put it on. Here's my other sleeve with another corrugated rib. So pretty. The Dragon Knitter on Instagram, she did the corrugated rib on hers. She's finished her cardi. And when I saw her garment, I was like, oh, I love what she has done, like with her own little changes to the pattern, her own pattern alterations. So I've taken her idea and put a corrugated rib on mine. I think this weekend, like I'm up to the chopping stage this weekend, I think I'm going to reinforce it on my sewing machine and then chop it. Watch this space. Next month I'll probably be wearing it. Alicia of Miss Muffet Knits has made me some beautiful buttons for my cardie. They've got daisies embossed in there, and then she's glazed them in a gorgeous green colour that matches my sweater. Amazing. Thank you, Alicia. Yeah, it's going to look so gorgeous when it all comes together. Then while I was travelling, I cast on quite a few little projects to take with me for all the airport waiting and plane long haul flights. And I've made myself a pair of socks. Well, one sock and a half. I'm nearly there. This is my sparkle sock yarn, and this is the Fun Shine Care Bear one. Care Bear collection, and this is Fun Shine on Sparkle. So happy with how they come out. They're so bright, eh? But yeah, I managed to get my little itty bitty needles all through security all the way and all the way home. I've turned the heel on this one. Now I just got to go knitting for like, I normally do about 80 rounds to get a nice long sock. Yeah, that's good. This is DRK Everyday Socks. Andrea Mowry, my fave. Just because they're so snug on your foot. And I'm trying to think what else. I got all kinds of stuff everywhere to show you. Working on in the pipelines. I would love to be able to offer drop spindles. Like, I feel like it's quite challenging to get drop spindles in New Zealand. So Aidan, who has been making these 3D printed sheep that I've got as markers and earrings now, and he also made the gorgeous sheepy twist holders, so when you're spinning and you put your piece of fibre in there to stop the twist coming out when you step away from your wheel. We have been working together. He's done all the engineering hard work. I just had the vision. To make a spindle. It's like a Turkish style drop spindle. And 3D printing it. So these all come together, come apart so that you can get your wee yarn ball off of there once you've spun it. Watch this space. I have been testing the prototypes and having a play, because it's all about the weight. Like, we don't want it to be too heavy. Yes, but I'm going to offer these soon. So that's exciting. Keep you posted. And I think that's about all. So I'll link everything below, and I'm super excited to create this advent for you. I've got so many amazing ideas of stuff that's going to go in there. Again, there's going to be something cool 3D printed from Aidan, and yes, some fabric stuff. I'm going to be sewing some bags and stuff. So it's very exciting. I think that'll keep me busy through the end of the year. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to catching up again next month. See ya.